Welcome to Odd Crime Chronicles. Hello! Let's dive into the story. Have you ever considered how a single moment of carelessness can unravel lives? It was a night like many others in the digital age, where the lines between reality and virtual fame blur. A group of friends, brought together by their shared passion for cosplay and the allure of internet fame, gathered for a night of revelry. They had spent countless hours perfecting their costumes, each stitch and accessory meticulously crafted to mirror their favorite characters. The air was thick with the scent of marijuana, laughter echoed through the rented house, and the clinking of glasses punctuated their conversations. The night was young, and the energy was electric, filled with the promise of unforgettable memories. But this night, fueled by alcohol and reckless abandon, would take a tragic turn, forever altering the lives of those present and sending shockwaves through the online world. What began as a celebration of creativity and camaraderie would soon spiral into chaos. This is the story of Snow the Salt Queen, a rising TikTok star known for her elaborate costumes and charismatic online presence, and Helen, a young woman whose life was tragically cut short by a single irreversible bullet. Their paths crossed in a way that no one could have foreseen, and the consequences were devastating. The events of that fateful night would expose the dark underbelly of online fame, revealing the pressures and pitfalls that come with being in the digital spotlight. The allure of likes, shares, and followers can sometimes lead individuals down dangerous paths. Viewers will gain insights into the dangers of mixing alcohol and firearms, a lethal combination that has claimed countless lives. In their inebriated state, judgment was clouded, and what seemed like harmless fun quickly escalated into a deadly situation. You'll also learn about the devastating consequences of reckless behavior. The night was supposed to be about fun and friendship, but it turned into a nightmare that would haunt those involved for the rest of their lives. This chapter serves as a cautionary tale for the digital age, a stark reminder that actions have consequences, both online and offline. The pursuit of internet fame can sometimes lead to dangerous and unforeseen outcomes, and it's crucial to remember the real-world implications of our actions. And it all unfolded under the watchful eye of a smartphone camera, forever etching the tragedy into the annals of internet infamy. The footage, shared and reshared across platforms, served as a grim reminder of the night's events, a digital scar that would never fade. The aftermath was swift and brutal. Social media exploded with reactions as people from all corners of the internet weighed in on the tragedy. Hashtags trended, and debates raged about the responsibilities of influencers and the dangers of glorifying reckless behavior. News outlets picked up the story, dissecting every detail and speculating on the causes and consequences. The incident became a focal point for discussions about online culture, mental health, and the impact of social media on young lives. For Helen's family and friends, the loss was immeasurable. They held vigils and memorials, trying to come to terms with the sudden and senseless tragedy. The online world moved on, but for those who knew her, the pain remained a constant, aching presence. As for Snow the Salt Queen, the incident left an indelible mark on her life and career. She faced a torrent of criticism and scrutiny, and her once bright star dimmed under the weight of the tragedy. She would never be the same, forever haunted by the events of that night. The rented house, once filled with laughter and life, now stood silent and empty. The costumes hung like ghosts of a past that could never be reclaimed. The Night of Recklessness had left its mark, a somber reminder of the fragility of life and the perils of living in the digital age. I remember a night with my own friends, where we too were caught up in the excitement of the moment. We were young, carefree, and thought we were invincible. But one wrong decision could have changed everything. This story hits close to home, reminding me of how fragile life can be and the importance of making wise choices, even in the heat of the moment. What would you have done differently if you were there that night? Helen, a bright and bubbly young woman, was the picture of youthful exuberance. Her smile could light up a room, and her laughter was infectious, spreading joy to everyone around her. Born in the heart of Houston, Texas, she lived a life many could only dream of. The bustling city, with its vibrant culture and endless opportunities, was the perfect backdrop for her dreams and aspirations. Her parents, both successful geneticists, provided her with every opportunity to explore her passions. They encouraged her to pursue her interests, whether it was in academics, arts, or sports, and supported her every step of the way. From the world of theatre, where she commanded the stage with her infectious energy, captivating audiences with her performances, she found a sense of belonging and purpose. The applause and admiration fueled her spirit, making her feel invincible. To the calming waters of the swimming pool, where she glided through the water with effortless grace, finding solace and peace in the rhythmic strokes. Swimming was her escape, a place where she could clear her mind and feel free. Helen embraced life with open arms. She was always eager to try new things, meet new people, and make the most of every moment. Her adventurous spirit and zest for life were truly inspiring. But beneath the surface of her idyllic upbringing, Helen harbored a secret pain. Despite her outward confidence and success, she struggled with feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt. The sting of childhood bullying had left an invisible mark, chipping away at her self-esteem and leaving her yearning for acceptance. The cruel words and actions of her peers haunted her, making her question her worth and place in the world. It was in the world of cosplay that Helen finally found her tribe, a community that embraced her creativity and allowed her to shed the insecurities that haunted her. Here, she could be anyone she wanted to be, and for the first time, she felt truly accepted and valued. Little did she know that this world, a source of so much joy and belonging, would ultimately lead her down a path to tragedy. The very community that had given her a sense of identity and purpose would also be the setting for the fateful event that would cut her life short. One fateful night, after a cosplay event, Helen found herself in the wrong place at the wrong time. A single bullet, fired in a moment of senseless violence, ended her promising life. The dreams she had, the future she envisioned, all vanished in an instant. Her family, friends, and the cosplay community were left to mourn the loss of a bright star. They gathered to remember her, sharing stories of her kindness, her talent, and the joy she brought into their lives. The pain of her absence was palpable, a stark reminder of the fragility of life. Helen's legacy lives on in the hearts of those who knew her. Her story serves as a poignant reminder of the impact one life can have and the importance of cherishing every moment. Though her life was cut short, the light she brought into the world continues to shine. Cosplay, a portmanteau of costume and play, is more than just dressing up as fictional characters. It's a form of escapism, a way to embody the heroes, villains, and fantastical beings that ignite the imagination. For many, like Helen, it's a gateway to a world of creativity, camaraderie, and self-expression. Cosplayers spend countless hours meticulously crafting costumes, painstakingly applying makeup, and rehearsing every nuance of their chosen character. The rise of social media platforms like TikTok has catapulted cosplay into the mainstream, providing a global stage for enthusiasts to share their creations and connect with like-minded individuals. Conventions dedicated to this art form draw thousands of attendees, each eager to showcase their passion and immerse themselves in a world of shared fantasy. But as with any online community, there are inherent risks, a dark side to the digital masquerade. For some, the pursuit of online validation can become an obsession, blurring the lines between reality and fantasy with potentially devastating consequences. Snow the Salt Queen. From anime enthusiast to controversial figure. In the vast and ever-expanding universe of TikTok cosplay, Snow the Salt Queen was a rising star. Her videos, often featuring elaborate costumes and intricate makeup, quickly gained traction among fans of the genre. She had a knack for bringing beloved characters to life, and her attention to detail was nothing short of impressive. With her striking blue eyes, flowing silver hair, and a wardrobe that could rival any anime convention, she captivated audiences with her portrayals of powerful, often provocative female characters. Each new video was a spectacle, a carefully crafted performance that showcased not just her talent, but her deep love for the art of cosplay. Her username, a nod to the icy queen from Disney's Frozen, hinted at her commanding presence, while her online persona exuded an air of confidence that belied her young age. Snow's followers were drawn to her not just for her cosplay skills, but for the persona she projected, strong, unyielding, and unapologetically herself. Behind the carefully curated online persona, however, lay a more complex and troubled individual. The pressure to maintain her image and keep up with the constant demand for new content began to take its toll. Snow found herself caught in a cycle of seeking validation through her online presence, a cycle that was both exhilarating and exhausting. Snow, whose real name was whispered among her followers, but never publicly revealed, craved the validation that came with each like, comment, and share. The dopamine rush from social media engagement became a driving force in her life, pushing her to create more daring and attention-grabbing content. She pushed the boundaries of acceptable content, often engaging in provocative behavior that sparked controversy and raised eyebrows among the cosplay community. Her videos became increasingly bold, each one designed to outdo the last in terms of shock value and visual impact. Some dismissed it as youthful indiscretion, a desperate attempt to stand out in the crowded digital landscape. They saw her actions as a phase, something she would eventually grow out of as she matured and found her footing in the world of cosplay. But others saw red flags, warning signs of a deeper need for attention that would ultimately have tragic consequences. The constant scrutiny and pressure to perform began to erode Snow's mental health, leading to a downward spiral that was difficult to escape. Her story serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of seeking validation through social media and the toll it can take on one's well-being. Despite the controversies, Snow had a loyal fan base that supported her through thick and thin. They left encouraging comments, sent her messages of support, and rallied around her during difficult times. This unwavering support was a double-edged sword, providing her with the validation she craved, but also reinforcing the cycle of dependency on social media approval. In a rare, candid interview, Snow opened up about her struggles and the pressures of maintaining her online persona. She spoke about the highs and lows of her journey, the moments of triumph and the times when she felt overwhelmed by the weight of expectations. Her honesty resonated with many, shedding light on the often unseen challenges faced by social media influencers. In recent times, Snow has taken steps to find a balance between her online presence and her mental health. She has become an advocate for mental health awareness, using her platform to speak out about the importance of self-care and the dangers of seeking validation through social media. Her journey is a reminder that behind every online persona is a real person, with real struggles and real emotions. Today, Snow continues to create content, but with a renewed focus on authenticity and self-expression. She has learned to set boundaries and prioritize her well-being, and her fans have embraced this new chapter of her journey. Snow the Salt Queen remains a beloved figure in the cosplay community, not just for her talent, but for her resilience and courage in the face of adversity. The dark side of TikTok fame, the pressure cooker of online validation. The allure of internet fame is undeniable. In a world saturated with content, the desire to stand out, to be seen and heard by millions, can be intoxicating. For young people, especially those like Snow who crave validation and acceptance, the pressure to maintain a certain image, to constantly outdo oneself in the pursuit of likes and followers, can be overwhelming. The digital world can be a double-edged sword. On one hand, it provides a platform for creativity, connection, and self-expression. On the other hand, it can be a breeding ground for insecurity, jealousy, and a relentless need for approval. The anonymity of the internet can fuel reckless behavior, as individuals feel emboldened by the perceived distance between their online actions and real-life consequences. In this pressure cooker of online validation, the line between harmless fun and dangerous behavior can become dangerously blurred. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more content. And let's go!